Welcome to Fluent Studio.
Learn English the smart way. Speak better. Hey, can I ask you something a little personal?
Sure, go ahead.
Do you ever get to the end of the day and think, what did I actually do today? Like, you were busy, you checked your phone, you watched a few videos, you did some small things, but nothing really important got done.
Oh, wow, yes. That happens to me more than I want to admit, honestly.
Me too. And the scary thing is, when you add up all those kinds of days, weeks, months, it can become years. Years of being busy but not really moving forward.
That's kind of a heavy thought.
It is, but it's also a really important one. And today, that's exactly what we're going to talk about. How to think about your time, your priorities, and how to express all of that in English.
I love that, because this is something real. It's not just grammar practice, it's life.
Exactly. So welcome, everyone. Welcome to our English Learning Podcast. I'm so glad you're here.
And if you're listening right now, whether you're on a walk, in the car, or just relaxing at home, just take a breath. A slow, easy breath. You're in the right place.
Today, we're going to learn English by talking about something that actually matters. How to talk about priorities. What's important, what's not, how you spend your time.
And don't worry if your English isn't perfect yet. That's exactly why you're here. We'll go slowly, we'll repeat things, and we'll help you say it all naturally.
All right, let's begin.
So let's start with the word itself. Priority. What does it mean?
A priority is something that is more important than other things. It's what you choose to do first, or what you believe deserves the most attention.
So if I say, my family is my top priority, it means my family is the most important thing to me.
Yes, exactly. And we use the word in everyday conversation all the time. I need to set my priorities, or work is my priority right now. Repeat after me. My family is my top priority. Say it slowly. Then, once more, a little faster. Feel how natural it sounds. I need to set my priorities. Work is my priority right now.
Now, I want to ask, is there a difference between important and priority? Because sometimes people use them the same way.
Great question. Important means something has value, but priority means you put it first, before other things. So many things can be important, but you can only really have a few priorities.
Oh, that makes sense. Like, eating healthy is important, but if I'm really busy today, it might not be my priority. My priority might be finishing a big project.
Exactly. And that's where a lot of people feel stressed, when they have too many things that feel important, but not enough time for all of them. Common mistake. Many learners say, I have many priorities. But here's the thing. If everything is a priority, nothing really is. In English, we often say top priority to mean the one most important thing. Try saying, my top priority is, instead of I have many priorities. It sounds more natural and more true.
Okay, so let's talk about time, because priorities are really about how we use our time, right?
Right, and in English, there are some really useful phrases for this. Let me share a few. First one, I spend a lot of time on.
Like, I spend a lot of time on social media.
Yes, or I spend most of my time at work. Second phrase, I waste time on. This means you use time for something that isn't really helpful. I waste time on TV shows late at night.
Ooh, that one is very honest. I do that too sometimes.
We all do. Third phrase, I invest time in. This means you use time for something that gives you good results later. I invest time in learning English.
Oh, I really like that one. Invest, like putting money in the bank, but with time.
Exactly. That's a beautiful way to think about it. Time is like money. You can spend it, waste it, or invest it. Repeat after me. I spend a lot of time on social media. I waste time on things that don't matter. I invest time in learning English. Now try your own. Fill in the blank. I spend a lot of time on... What comes to mind?
Let me ask you something. Do you think most people actually know where their time goes? Do they notice?
Honestly, no. Most people are surprised when they track their time. They think they worked hard all day, but a lot of that time went to distractions, checking messages, scrolling, doing small tasks that didn't really move them forward.
And in English, how do we talk about that? What's the word for those small, distracting things?
We call them distractions. A distraction is anything that pulls your attention away from what matters. You might say, I get distracted easily, or there are so many distractions these days. Useful phrases, I get distracted easily. Honest, relatable, and very natural to say. I lost track of time. You didn't notice how much time had passed. I need to focus on what matters. Strong, confident, and simple. Now let's go a little deeper. Priorities come from something even more basic, your values. Do you know that word?
Values. Yes, I think so. It means the things that are important to you, like honesty or family.
Exactly right. Values are your core beliefs about what is good and what matters in life, and your priorities should match your values. If you say, health is important to me, but you never sleep, never exercise, and eat junk food every day, then health isn't really a priority for you, right?
That's a little uncomfortable to hear, but yes, it's true.
And in English, we have a phrase for this. Actions speak louder than words. It means what you do is more important than what you say.
Actions speak louder than words. I've heard that before. It's a great phrase.
Yes. So if someone asks you, what are your priorities, instead of just listing words, describe what you actually do. That's more honest and more interesting. Repeat after me. My values include family, health, and growth. I believe in living with purpose. Actions speak louder than words.
Can we talk about how to actually say your priorities in English? Like if someone asks me, what's important to you? What's a good way to answer?
Sure, here are some natural ways. You can say, the most important thing to me is, for example, the most important thing to me is spending time with my family.
Simple and clear.
Or you can say, I make it a point to. This means you try hard to do something regularly. I make it a point to exercise 3 times a week.
Oh, I like make it a point. It sounds intentional, like you really decided to do it.
Yes, exactly. And one more, I try to make time for. I try to make time for reading every evening. 3 strong phrases. The most important thing to me is, I make it a point to, I try to make time for. These phrases make you sound thoughtful and natural in English. Try them with your own words. Fill in the blank and say it out loud. Roleplay. 2 friends catching up.
Hey, it's been a while. How have you been? What have you been up to lately?
I've been good. Actually, I've been trying to focus more on my health this year. I make it a point to go for a walk every morning now.
Oh, wow, really? That's great. I've been meaning to do that. I just feel like I never have time.
I used to say that too, but then I realized I was spending so much time on my phone. Once I cut that down, I found the time.
That makes sense. So health is your top priority right now.
Yeah, I'd say so, along with my family. And honestly, learning English too.
Me too. That's definitely on my list. I've been meaning to do that. You plan to do something but haven't done it yet. Once I cut that down, after I reduced it. These are very natural, everyday English phrases. Notice how they came up completely naturally in conversation.
Did you notice the phrase, I've been meaning to do that? This is a very common English expression. It means you had the intention to do something, but you haven't done it yet.
Like, I've been meaning to call my friend, or I've been meaning to read that book.
Yes, and it's also a little gentle. It shows that you want to do something, you just haven't made it a priority yet.
Repeat after me. I've been meaning to do that. I just feel like I never have time. Once I cut that down, I found the time. Say that last one like you mean it, like you actually made the change. I want to talk about something I see a lot. People say, I'm so busy all the time, but are they actually getting important things done?
That's such a good point. Busy doesn't always mean productive. You can be busy all day, answering messages, sitting in meetings, doing small tasks, and still not do anything that really matters.
So what's the difference between being busy and being productive?
A busy person means you have a lot of activity. A productive person means your activity is creating real results. A productive person gets important things done, even if they work fewer hours.
So in English, how do we describe someone who is productive?
We might say she is very efficient, or he gets things done, or she knows how to focus. And for someone who is just busy but not moving forward, we gently say he's spinning his wheels.
Spinning his wheels, that's a funny phrase. Like a car wheel that's turning but not moving forward?
Exactly. Working hard but making no real progress, like a car stuck in mud.
Vocabulary corner. Busy, having a lot to do but not necessarily the right things. Productive, doing work that gives real, meaningful results. Efficient, doing things without wasting time or energy. Spinning your wheels, working hard with no real progress. Getting things done, completing tasks that actually matter. Can I share something? I think many people confuse motion with progress. Like moving feels like progress, but it isn't always.
That's beautifully said. And in English, we have a phrase, work smarter, not harder. Have you heard that?
Work smarter, not harder. Yes, it means don't just put in more hours. Think about how you work.
Exactly. And it all starts with knowing your priorities. Repeat after me. I want to be productive, not just busy.
Work smarter, not harder. I'm trying to focus on what really matters.
Roleplay. 2 colleagues at work. Hey, do you have a minute? I wanted to ask your advice on something.
Of course, what's going on?
I feel like I have too much to do and I don't know where to start. I'm just overwhelmed.
I understand that feeling. What are the most urgent things on your list right now?
The client report is due tomorrow, but I also need to reply to about 50 emails.
Okay, so the report is your top priority right now. The emails can wait. Not everything urgent is actually important.
That's true. I just hate leaving things unfinished.
I know, but if you try to do everything at once, nothing gets done well. Focus on the report first. Set aside time for emails later.
You're right. I need to stop reacting to everything and start being more intentional.
Exactly. Work smarter, not harder, right?
Yes. Thanks. I really needed to hear that.
I'm overwhelmed means there's too much happening and I can't handle it all right now. Due tomorrow means it must be finished by tomorrow. Being intentional means making choices on purpose, not by accident. These phrases belong in your everyday English.
Let's look at one phrase from that. I'm overwhelmed. It's a very honest thing to say in English. It means there's too much happening and I can't handle it all right now.
I'm overwhelmed. That's a phrase I actually use in my real life now, in English. It's so expressive.
And the opposite feeling, when you feel calm, when you feel in control, you might say, I feel on top of things, or I have everything under control. Repeat after me. I'm overwhelmed right now. I feel on top of things today. I need to stop reacting and start being more intentional.
Okay, I want to talk about something that many people find very difficult. Saying no. In English and in life.
Oh, this is so important. A lot of people say yes to everything and then wonder why they never have time for what actually matters to them.
Right. So how do we say no politely in English?
Great question. You don't have to be rude. You can be kind and still say no. First, I appreciate you thinking of me, but I'm not able to right now. Very polite, very warm.
That's nice. You're not slamming the door, you're closing it gently.
Exactly. Another one, I have to protect my time right now. This sounds confident. It shows you know your own priorities. Or, that's not something I can take on at the moment. Very professional, very clear.
And what about with close friends? It can be harder to say no to people you really care about.
Yes, with friends, you can say, I really want to, but I need to focus on something important right now. Can we plan for another time? That keeps the relationship warm while still saying no. Saying no, politely in English. I appreciate you thinking of me, but I'm not able to right now. I have to protect my time. Can we plan for another time? Friendly, warm, and still a no.
I think a lot of English learners are scared to say no. They don't want to seem rude. But knowing how to say no clearly, that's actually a sign of really good communication.
Absolutely. And remember, every time you say yes to something you don't want, you're saying no to something you do want. So saying no is really just protecting what matters to you. Repeat after me. I appreciate you thinking of me, but I'm not able to right now. I have to protect my time. Can we plan for another time? Say them without apologizing. Just say them. That's enough. Now, let's talk about something a little emotional. Regret. Have you ever regretted how you used your time?
Oh, definitely. There are years where I look back and think, I could have done so much more. I wish I had started learning English earlier, for example.
That phrase, I wish I had, that's how we talk about past regret in English. I wish I had studied more. I wish I had spent more time with my parents. I wish I had started this sooner.
It's a little sad, but very honest. And I think many people feel exactly this way.
Yes, and the good news is the best time to start is now. In English, we say, better late than never. Starting late is still better than never starting at all.
Better late than never. I love that.
And we also say, the best time to start is now, because you can't go back, but you can always choose today. Repeat after me. I wish I had started sooner. Better late than never. The best time to start is now. Say that last one like you believe it, because it's true.
Practice Task 1, the priority list. Take a piece of paper or open your notes. Write 3 sentences about your priorities right now. Use the phrases you learned today. Here are some examples. My top priority right now is finishing my studies. I make it a point to spend time with my family every evening. I want to invest time in learning English every day. Write your 3, say them out loud, and then try to say at least one of them to someone in your life today, in English. Practice Task 2, the time audit. For the next 24 hours, notice how you spend your time. Really notice. Then, in English, answer these 3 questions. 1. I spent a lot of time on. 2. I wasted time on. 3. I want to invest more time in. You can write your answers, say them out loud, share them with a friend. This is real English practice because it's about your real life.
I feel like this episode was different. It wasn't just about learning words. It was about thinking about life in English.
That's exactly how I hoped it would feel. Because when English connects to real feelings, your goals, your time, your values, you remember it so much better.
Let's take a moment and look back. We learned the word priority and how to use it, really use it.
We talked about how to describe your use of time, spend, waste, and invest.
We looked at the difference between being busy and being productive and why that difference matters so much.
We practiced how to say no, politely, confidently, and kindly.
And we talked about regret and how to look forward with something that feels like hope.
Now, I want to say something, just to you, the person who has been listening all this time. You showed up today. You chose to invest this time in your English. That is not nothing. That is a real choice, and that choice is the beginning of not wasting your life.
You don't have to change everything at once. You really don't. Just take one small step. Use one new phrase today. Say one new sentence to someone you know.
You are building something, one conversation at a time. Keep going. We're proud of you.
Try this today. Pick any sentence from this episode and use it in a real conversation. Even one sentence. That's all it takes to start.
Thank you for being here. Take good care of yourself, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone. Bye for now.